guys, welcome back to another video today. Today I've got something slightly different for you guys today. I've got a review video on the Bachmann S-Stock. I'm quite looking forward to it. It's a day after my birthday, so I hope you're all doing well. And, yeah, so basically, I finally got the Bachmann tube. I've been, looking for it for 2 years and I finally got it. So the unit we're going to be looking at today is the 31-3-0535 in the lovely London Underground livery. And once upon a time, Bachmann made this at the London Transport Museum, and Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're actually going to be looking at a rather special train. We're going to be looking at the Bachmann S-Stock, which was obviously exclusive to the London Transport Museum in 2015. Bachmann, I do believe Bachmann only made 300 of these. Yeah, they only made 300 of these, and there's actually like, it was made by Bombardier in Derby, and there's actually like a Bombardier site in London, but I think they just do old Hornby locomotives. I don't think they do any Bachmann stuff, but they have some Bombardier sites, here in London, and I think I saw one once, and I mean it looked quite nice. But these were built by Onlaudier at Derby. They were built between 2007, 2008. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure when the so the S-Stocks were built from 2010 onwards to replace the A stock, C stock, and D stock, which were obviously the older stocks running on the lines. The S-Stocks came to replace their rather shabby trains, but yeah, I mean this is the Bachmann S-Stock. It's quite a nice train, and you'll see the text here. Bachmann S-Stock produced exclusively for London Transport Museum. There you go. Some people say it should be for the London Transport Museum, but I kind of agree with that because obviously it's given the place name, and it says the London Transport Museum there as well. Now you could only buy the model there. You could only buy the model there when they were making it, but now obviously they don't make it, so you can only buy them on eBay. But if you were living a little further afield, you could pick up these models by ordering them on the museum website. Sorry, I've got a bit of a croak in my throat. But yeah, they're quite nice trains, and so instantly you'll be drawn to the font on the top left corner, which displays it. London Underground S-Stock motorised 4-car train pack. Now that is the correct Johnston font that was used on the maps and on the boxes of these S-Stock trains, and it's exactly the same font as they've used in 2016, because obviously they made this train in 2016, and now you'll see we've got stripes, so obviously represent the different colours that the S-Stock ran on. You've got the yellow line for yellow for Circle, green for District, pink for Hammersmith and City, and then obviously you've got this I don't know what to call this, this kind of reddy brown colour. Yeah, reddy brown colour. I do believe that's meant to be the Metropolitan line, although it should really be a bit more darker. So the unit we're going to be looking at today is the 35-0 pin 5, and it's 21 pin DCC ready. I've actually opened it. and I've had a look and stuff, because it was my birthday yesterday and my dad DCC'd it. But obviously this is just the address here, the museum address. Yeah, that's nice. And then if I just flip it round onto the back, there we go. So here we go. So this is the back, and it's got a lovely, piece of artwork. Obviously depicting Baker Street Station, which is a very iconic station, if you will, and it was actually I play OpenBBE, and if you don't know what that is, follow the link that should be on OpenBBE right now. And I go through Baker Street when I play the Bakerloo line, and there's actually like a Jubilee line, sort of Jubilee line connection to the Bakerloo line, because you know, back in the day the Jubilee line was the Bakerloo line, and then it changed to the Fleet line, and then it just came the Jubilee. But yeah, this is Baker Street. It's a lovely artwork. It's a bit like the Railway Children. It's just that Bachmann had done their art, their own art. But in the Railway Children, you get pictures. And it's so here, basically, there's everything I've just read out to you. There's it's super text. It just talks about where the stock was built, how many miles per hour it can go up to, the different kind of stock are, the differences between, just everything about that. But down below here, and this is the bit I really like, and Hornby seemed to take note of this, because now, Bachmann did this. You could either buy the set in an S4, which came with just this box, or an S8, which came with obviously the extra coaches in the middle. Now, the ones highlighted are the ones that come in the train set. The others that are slightly lighter in comparison there, they're the ones that come with the extra things, the extra coaches. But that is it's quite a nice addition. Anyway, let's get one of these units out. Now, this packaging is actually quite tough. You have to tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this, this is something I have to do. I'm going to open this end and then push the units out. I'm just going to put the camera down. Actually, I probably don't need to. I can just do that. I can just, because you don't want to damage anything. Because this packaging is quite tight and... come on. I'm going to have to... There we go. I've got it moving, and now I just need to... There we go. Now for the other car. So those two are you get two motor cars in there. So those two are the motor cars, and then these pair, they're quite light. And then basically you just have the instructions essentially. So here are the instructions. I'm just gonna shove the box out of shot. Just gonna put the camera down. So here we go. So these two sheets here basically tell you. So the first one is like so this is basically, sorry, we've got one sheet here. This is basically a little pamphlet that tells you all about the S-Stock trains, and it has got the colour finishing. So yeah, it's got the colour finishing, and this is the instruction book about the coupling. So you've got like different parts here, and it tells you how to make the set either an S7 or an S8. So these are like the parts. It's a parts list. Normally in Bachmann models you just get a piece of A4 paper, but this is a bit more in depth, which is really nice. And it tells you about which ways to put the train, and then on the front it's got some instructions. And so it says, it tells you how to fit lighting and people, which I might do today. I've got some people. I don't think I'm going to be fitting lighting. It tells you how to fit lighting. Definitely don't run it on carpet, because otherwise it will pick up fibres, and the fibres just get wrapped around the motor and it just gets really messy. A notice about curves and a notice about storage, and it's like, as I was telling you, we're going to look at the coupling system later, and it's got like a little diagram of how the train should be put together and which cars to put in which place, because not all of them are numbered actually. Only some are numbered. So this is it's the usual parts list that you get in any Bachmann set. Right, okay. Okay then. Moving on to one of these units then. Which one shall we? It doesn't matter. Let's open this one first. So what you need to do is you need to get the ends of your nails just into the side of the packaging, lift out this block of ice, and it's cold, and then that's it. Sometimes if there's like a single unit, maybe a class, you'll find all the instructions and stuff in here. Maybe some accessories, although they usually keep inside there. And then you just slide out the second sleeve, and there you go. And now you want to flick that up, and then just very, very carefully just remove the plastic assembly, basically. Get rid of it. Gone. And then you're left with this. And, I mean, like, wow. I mean, I don't know what to say. It's like, it's stunning, essentially. You can see here, obviously, you've got some pickups underneath there. That's definitely the motorized bogie. Look at that. I mean, wow, like, there's so much detail underneath here. And it just, like, I mean, it just looks so amazing. And this is, which one is this? Okay, so this one is number 1. This is car number 1. So this is number 1. And it looks so, I mean, the detail is it's stunning, essentially. Just look at that. I mean, if we flip it round to have a look at the end, I mean, like, well, what can I say? I'm afraid the camera lens is not very good because I'm using a big camera. I'm filming this on my iPad, in fact. So it seems like I'm going to have to do that from the side. I mean, it's clear. You can see the front. It's granted, I'll give it that. But it does seem like it's too big to, like, fit. And I can't really move it, otherwise I'll break something. So you're just going to have to, bear with me a little bit. But I mean, wow, it's flawless. I can't pick anything wrong with it at all. I mean the level of detail is just getting so good these days. On the roof we've got a tiny bit of detail. We've got some venting detail there. Which is very nice. I mean, like, normally, like, when you get roof detail, it's just molded on the top, but this is actually multiple pieces, but this is grey and yellow, which is really nice. I mean, just look at that. There you've got, obviously, the London Underground symbol there. It looks quite nice. And obviously you've got the safety stickers on the doors. You've got the steps for the driver. More detail on the roof, and obviously here's the Metropolitan line destination bit over here. And it's, wow, I mean, it's just, I don't know what to say, essentially. It's just stunning. One thing I've noticed is that, as you can see, like, this door is actually smaller than the other sets of doors. I don't know why they've got custom fit doors here. I think it's just to do with the seating things. But never mind. Can't comment too... Well, I can just see the inside. Yeah, we can see the inside. And you can see the... Well, it's quite blurry, but you can see the seats in there. Yeah. You can even see the different kind of seating inside, which is really good. And then, as I say, I can't really do much, but if I flip it round onto the back, that's that coupling system that was mentioned in the instructions, and it does look identical to the blue Pullman and obviously the 350 Desiro. But yeah, I mean. Bachmann, I don't have faults with Bachmann. I find Hornby a little bit I bought a Virgin Pendolino train once from them, and it broke, and yeah. But I mean, it is very nice. You've got you need to accept the fact that it is such a nice model, and the headlights and destination board and the tail lights do light up, and there's even a cab light inside as well, which is, I suppose, pretty cool. But it does bleed through into the rest of the models. So yeah, right. So let's open another one. Let's open this motor unit. So let's again just get the ends of the wheel nails into the. Well, this is the motor as well. I don't know why I said the motor, but there we go. It's out. Slide the sleeve off, unlike these because they're easy to open. Just flip that hinge up, and there you go. It wants to play. Come on, play ball. There we go. I'm just gonna do that to the packaging. Shred it to bits. Yeah. Right, there we go. So yeah, this is the other motor unit, and if we get the previous one, so I mean they look identical or almost identical, apart from this one says number 1 and this one says number 4, obviously. There we go. And the 4 is actually upside down. But yeah, I mean, it's basically the same. The side detail is the same. The front is the same. Even the roof is the same. And even the back coupling is the same. And I suppose that's what you'd expect, really. I mean, yeah, I mean, and the inside is pretty much the same story. But I mean, it's nice to have it anyway. Are there any traction tyres? No traction tyres. There was an accessory pack, but I put it somewhere to keep it safe. And I think it did have a wheel with traction tyres. And there's actually a tool that you do, there's a tool that you use to uncouple the unit. So you slot the tool underneath the mechanism, and then you nudge them apart, and they just come apart. It's so impressive. But yeah, there are some wheels that have traction tyres in the accessory pack. But traction tyres, for people who don't know what traction tyres are, and I'm pretty sure everybody does know, so I might be just speaking out my arse here. But traction tyres are little rubber wheels that go around this sort of chassis here, and they are frowned upon because obviously they're not realistic, and they do perish and fall apart. But this locomotive, because of the way it's built and because it's so heavy, it doesn't. Well, I mean, it's obviously not too heavy, but it's got a nice amount of weight to it. Let's say that. And what's really nice is the window. Did I break anything? No, I didn't. The window wipers are actually separately fitted pieces of plastic, which is really nice. So yeah, that's basically the same. I'll just put that with the other unit. There we go. Just going to open one of the centre cars very quickly. Just to see what that looks like. So obviously this is one of the centre carriages, and obviously pretty sure this is just a dummy car. This isn't a our car. Oh, here are the accessories. Yeah, here's the accessory bag. For some reason they were put inside the intermediate car one. So let's just take a little look at them. So see here, this is the tool that uncouples, and it's like the blue Pullman essentially, where you just like nudge it underneath, and then you play a little bit of force, and then that's it. Job done. Uncoupled. There you go. But yeah, it's basically, it's kind of the same. Let me just put that, tool back inside there. I think the bag's pretty much ripped. But yeah, you see you've got like a wheel with a traction tyre on, and a wheel without a traction tyre on. If I can get this, thing open. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just that this accessory bag's a bit hard to open, you know. But yeah, I mean, I think I've got it. I think I had it upside down. Goodness me, silly me. I had the accessory bag. I think I had it upside down. But yeah, just trying to find the way that it goes in. But yeah, well, obviously this is the tool that uncouples, obviously. So I'm just gonna put that there. There we go. But see, you've got like a wheel with traction tyres on, and it's pretty thoughtful, but I don't think I'm going to be adding that. I think it's just if you want to run the full 8-car train, because you can buy additional carriages to make this more realistic. So again, just flip that over, really, really careful, and it comes away easier because it's lighter. Well, it's practically, I mean, the detail's practically the same, except if I compare this to what it was, I mean, just look at that. I mean, it's obviously much lighter. It's much lighter, as you see there. But yeah, I mean, it's basically the same level of detail. And it just looks so good. I mean, I wish Bachmann, like, you know, made more of these, because it just looks stunning, essentially. And you've got warning detail power sign. So when the train's in motion, warning, keep away from the power equipment. Again, this is the ends, and there's actually some like pins coming out here. I don't know if you can see, and they make it easier for it to line up. And what they're going to do is they're going to transfer lighting and DCC sound from one unit to the other, so that's pretty cool. But we've already got DCC sound. But I mean, again, it looks so good. It just looks so good. You're probably not going to see, but there's actually sideways seating in there, which is really nice. And just quickly, on this motor unit, it's actually got like a number. It's actually got a number. The destination of the train is Aldgate, and it says 445 Metropolitan Line on it. Which is really nice. I just wanted to point that out. But obviously it's the red front end of a London Underground train. And yeah, but I mean, we come to expect this detail from Bachmann. And another thing, you can see through the entire unit. You can see, and also if I grab this one, the motor unit, you can see through the entire unit, because obviously the motor is obviously underneath. And I like that. Hornby are very good at doing that. Bachmann, not so good. I mean, they're getting better, but, I mean, let's be honest, the Class 150 does suck. I mean, like having a motor strong enough to move planet Jupiter really does not help. I mean, yeah, I mean, but look at this. I mean, look at this S-Stock. You can see right the way through, because obviously Bachmann have worked out how to put the motor underneath. And I think they're doing that with their new 158s that are coming out. Yeah, I had to send my Network Southeast back to Olivia's trains, but that didn't have any motor in the inside. But this one doesn't, which is really nice, and it's well, it's just a really nice train. And very quickly, let's have a look at. I know this is going to be the same, but let's have a look at this unit. Come on, out you come. I like these because they're easy. Well, I mean, I'm familiar with this packaging. Right, there we go, and now we just slide that off. Thing. It should do that noise, but I have to do it for it, which is a bit annoying. There we go. And obviously this is another of the centre carriages. I mean it looks exactly the same as previous one. But I mean, yeah, I mean the detail's the same. It's got the same logos, the same lights. I mean, everything about this is good, you know. It's just hard to fault it, really. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be selling this, this loco. I think I'm going to keep it forever. And it does say it should last 12 months in the instructions, but, you know, I'll try and keep it longer because it's just a lovely detailed. Wait, are these Santa cars numbered? No. Actually, I think they are. Hang on. No, actually, no, they're not numbered. No, they're not numbered. But I mean, it's basically the same. It's got room for a speaker underneath. Obviously, well, that's obviously in the, motor unit. That's underneath. There we go. But I mean, it's flawless. But I mean, I just wanted to, like, you know, satisfy a bit of curiosity, and that's it. So the next step is to get it on the track, and we'll give it some juice. Okay, so we've got our lovely tube on the line, and I must say it's a lovely looking loco. As I say, I still think the 450 does it perfectly, but I mean, this one is very good. So this one's going to be running on DCC mode, so you need 2 DCC chips, as these motor cars are not electrified, and they're not passing signals. So as you would expect, function 0 turns on the lights, and obviously they're like the kind of cold white lights, and obviously if we change direction, here are the tail lights in red, and you're probably not going to see them there. They're like very tiny. You're not going to see in this kind of summer light, but I'll have to do a follow-up video on her. And there's also a cab light inside as well. You're probably not going to see that because it's quite bright. But the problem with this cab light is it tends to bleed through into the rest of the unit, and obviously it goes into this front portion here, and then obviously there's like another one at the other end. Just see that like in the, you know, middle of the shot, like it tends to bleed through into the rest of the unit. Now you can get additional lighting kits for this. The Train Tech lighting kits actually cost about £80, which is very expensive, I think, especially for this. So just if you do it yourself, then, you know, if you put interior lighting in yourself, then it's, I mean, that's kind of better, you know. Let's get the train running then. There we go. Right, let's get going. Hear that lovely motor sound. It is a tiny bit noisy, but I mean, look at that. Lovely. as you'll see at the front of that coach, it is actually kind of hard to see the light. So I will turn down the ambient lighting in a minute, or shut down the blinds so you can see the lighting better. So that's pretty well the end of our running session. Hopefully it's given you a feel for what this EMU, well, I don't know if it's an EMU, but I think it is, can perform. Smooth running. It was a bit noisy, as you heard, but that's just because it has 2 motor cars, and I think most people should have this. So there is actually a Bradley Models kit, so pick your favourite line and get it. So the lights are quite nice. You can just turn them off. There we go. And I think, yeah, this is quite a nice train. So thank you for watching this video, everybody. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon so you get more of my videos. And I'll see you next time. Bye.